Hello world! Dave here, you may call me Modown Joe. Welcome back to Let's Play Cthulhu Saves the World! I brought in a party from the Shoggoth fight. I was going to bring in my normal boss killing party, but I thought this would work better for small reasons. Anyway, so let's see if it's a demon or a dragon, or both, or something, or nothing. Okay, so it is definitely a dragon. Something about that seems oddly familiar. Although, I'll be honest, I never played that much Dragon Quest until Dragon Quest IX. I am pathetic. But we have to deal with Ember? Strange for a dragon to get a name. Whatever. Alright, so Ember is not... Oh, he's an interesting fight. He has like just flame breath and like a strong single target attack and regular single target attack. Almost as if he was going to be a party member or something. But anyway, first turn, I pretty much just cast all my buffs. Combo Master is going to be key for this fight. That thing is broken beyond all comprehension. 4 combo every turn, please. No frills, whatever. And in tentacles and regen all and some shield him, and I think we're going to be in a very good position for this fight for the most part. Just then, and from here on in, just build your combo as fast as you can. The tentacles is, well, the main reason why I brought him in, just because I kind of laughed at the thought of 5-hit regular attacks, and yeah, that's probably just me though. Just that it obviously is. It's going to be doing a number on him, to say the least. And well, hey, I'm certainly not opposed to building up combo with 5-hit regular attacks. Save your MP and build up combo super fast. Why? I'll go for that any day of the week. But yeah, this is actually a pretty easy boss fight. I mean, his flame, he doesn't have any very painful tricks. He doesn't have like anything that can stun you. He just deals a lot of damage. That Smash can if the battle runs long, that Smash can one-shot you. So watch out for that. And Flame Breath is definitely a nuisance, if anything. But overall, just don't let the battle run too long. Just build up combo as fast as you can. That is why you take Combo Master every time, no question. And that is why we are brought in Pause, just so that way his Rocket Claws can just go ahead and kill everything. Alright, 50 combo? Yeah, I think that's Fearless Charge territory right there. Although this could be a case of premature Fearless Charge. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Just heal yourself up there, Dacker. Baby, I don't know what was wrong. I thought it was... that's never happened to me before. Yeah, this is a... Yeah, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. Oops. But we could probably throw around 1 potion to sharpen. I think we could actually probably take him out this turn. But you know, just for safety's sake, throw a potion to sharp and have him deal the death blow. Literally, I want to deal a death blow here. I mean, and we got enough combo going again. 2 combo finishers in 1 fight. The only way this ever happens. And anyway, Cthulhu can get out. At this level, Cthulhu can get a nice little level of bonus for Insane Strike there. There's one that turns it into like a multi-strike, and one essentially gives it a lot more damage. Either way, you can't go wrong. I rarely use Insane Strike as a combo as multi-strike anyway. It's a little expensive for that. But also, between the 2 different versions of Shield Him, I honestly go with one. It speeds up everyone. There's very few instances where I wouldn't pick that one. It's like ones that may not always work. Alright, so I guess we'll be getting a Demon Dragon in our party. And he is also going to double as an airship, so we can fly around on a dragon. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that does sound like a good idea, but I passed up a bonus dungeon earlier, and that's just getting kind of on my nerves. Let's go check out that one. Actually, there's 2 bonus dungeons we could check out now, but the other one is located over here, and this one will murder us the instant we step into there. We are way under-leveled for that one, as opposed to the other bonus dungeon, which I passed up, where we are way over-leveled. We could have gone in here, but like I said, the boss on my first run through, the boss murdered me just full stop. It's possible that it's because of the fact I drove that I drove him insane, but to be honest, I didn't have a choice. You will see why once we get into this dungeon. I will say that. You will see why I did not have a choice in her sanity, for that matter. And yet, yes, it is a she. Yes, I am bringing in October. And yes, there is going to be a deadly kiss. Yes, you can jack off to the lesbian. No. But, we got some new enemies to deal with. Brutes. These guys are, overall, very much a non-pushover. Although, then again, like I said, we are over-leveled for this dungeon. I mean, I'm one-shotting him? Really? Really? And how the hell is Cthulhu getting the first turn anyway? He's not that fast. I mean, he's got some speed, but he's not that fast, really. And we got some more new enemies here. Royale. And real fun. And Sword and Blade Master. So, no more Six-Fingered Man? Oh well, whatever. You can tell that they're upgraded versions of the Sword Masters from earlier on, because they have two swords. Lazy game design at its finest. Although, then again, that's what they did with No More Heroes. And that's Suda 51B in a troll time. Anyway, easy enough. Ember's an interesting party member, I'll be honest. I don't like to use him too much. He's got very powerful attacks, but he sucks through MP like a kid in a candy store. So, you know, I would not be adverse to bringing him in for these bonus dungeons, just because they're usually so short, they have so few random battles that we could probably get away with it, but 90% of the dungeons I don't want to bring him in. He can sweep most of the things, but let's not. Anyway, we got two new enemies here, Gold Wisp and Sally. Sally, be my girl. No, wait, that's a song about a blow-up doll. This is a really perverted episode, don't you think? Anyway, Sally, honestly, Sally is not too much of a threat, to be honest. The Gold Wisps are... Well, they have some... I think they have some interesting spells, but they're nothing too fancy. Anyway, we get a choice to upgrade either Drain Strike or Flame Strike. Let's go ahead and make Flame Strike as powerful as Dark Strike, but with a fraction of the MP cost. That is a little strange how the one that's probably more resisted by more enemies is the one that's more expensive. Whatever. But anyway, level ups across the board, ladies and gentlemen. An unstable form for pause, so obviously this doubles the damage of either your magic or your strength, and lowers the defensive stat accordingly. You choose which one, honestly. I'm going with strength for pause, because, well, why not? You can use it a little bit. And strength him for Dagger, I just realized. So, strength him is the one that I would actually choose like a single target version over, just because, well, not all of your party members are going to be doing any physical attacks. I mean, hell, especially October. Although, I guess I could have gone like full strength party, brought in pause, and then had him unstable form himself and use strength him. That could work against bosses, but I think I'd probably stick with having some magic in it. And besides, Dagger's not going to be hitting people with his staff. I mean, come on. Anyway, we got another new enemy here, Warlock. These guys have done some pretty solid magic defense. Nothing that right now an overleveled person can't handle, but you know, these guys have some annoying spells. You gotta watch it. That Inferno would probably hurt if we were here at a normal level, but we're not, so whoops. This is actually one of the bonus dungeons that I actually have a small gripe with, to be honest, mostly because, well, you saw the beginning of how many random battles you start off with. You start off with 15 random battles for this dungeon, so it's like about par for your average bonus dungeon. And we get a Radiant Dress in that chest, which is, you know, pretty damn good, honestly. It's a better dress, and it's hard to say whether or not the Swim Dress or the Radiant Dress is better, but they both have their places. But, yeah, like I said, I really have a minor gripe with this, because, you know, it gives you as many random battles as you get with a regular bonus dungeon, but it's as long as the first dungeon in this game. I mean, there's a lot to explore in this bonus dungeon, and it really eats up your time. I gotta tell you that. It's the random battles are, I mean, between, like, you only have like 15 battles and you got 2 floors here. I mean, why are you padding? What are you padding for? It's the boss is... Well, the boss hurts if you take him on at a normal level, and there is one trick I would probably recommend if you're not going to go into this over-leveled, at least from my experience, having dealt with this girl before. But, yeah, like I said, and sometimes my OCD gets the best of me. I don't need to map out everything sometimes. I need to learn to control myself. That is my biggest gripe, I think I would admit. You know what? Let's bring in... I'm gonna bring in Ember just for shits and giggles, because you can actually get to see his sprite while he's walking around. Well, he looks like he's about as large as Cthulhu, which is, I guess, small, but But yeah, this is actually one dungeon that I actually have a gripe with, just because it's so big, so mazy, and they don't give you that many battles. It's like they just want to spread out as much treasure as they possibly can. I don't get it. I just don't get this one. But to say, for an ice cave, there aren't that many enemies here that are actually weak to fire. I mean, you'd expect some ice enemies, but I guess we kind of had a lot of those in the water dungeon, which is, oh well. But I don't know. I'd expect more evil snowmen or upgrades therein of ice enemies. Instead, we just get like cavemen and lions and swordmen and no snowmen or ice crystal types, or I don't know, or polar bears. How come to think of it, we haven't seen any bears, period. But yeah, I would not be adverse to having polar bears in this dungeon. I mean, there's a lot of dungeon enemies I guess we could potentially run into, but I guess with only 15 random battles, there's a good chance of us missing things like, the mech from earlier. That was actually a little disappointing for me. I wanted to show everything. Oh, well, at least I unlocked the bestiary the first time I completed this game. Although you don't actually get to fight the enemies again, you just get to see their sprites, which is, it's interesting artwork, and admittedly it spoiled me for some of the stuff in the bonus, in the alternate story mode that you unlock once you beat this game, which I still need to finish, still need to play through. Honestly, I don't even see why I'm going through it. I'm actually going through this very same cave right now. I don't know why. It kind of baffles me a little. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, for the most part, it's a mazy dungeon, but there's really no reason for it to be as confusing as it is, if you ask me. There's not much here. The enemies aren't that interesting. The treasure is, well, it's alright if you come here when you're supposed to. Obviously, I came here a little late, and we're gonna get some things that aren't the greatest, but, you take what you can get, I say. But, it's not all awful, though. You actually get some very rare, unique stuff here. Like, it should be at the end of this road. Go up. Yeah, it should be right in this chest. The cursed sword. This is probably the reason that actually kind of tripped me up in the boss fight. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, more damage than the fire sword, but it doesn't ignore defense. But it does make enemies insane right at the start of the battle, so it's like you don't need pause. But that in it is the rub, in that the boss of this dungeon does some very particular things that will make your life a living hell when she is insane. I keep using she, but, well, we'll get there when we get there. I probably could just cue up the elevator music, but I honestly am enjoying the music for this dungeon a little too much. I mean, I think it's a generic dungeon music, though. Can't tell. A lot of the music to me, I mean, it's nice that the developer put the soundtrack up for download, but the music to me, well, I guess there's one thing that we could put is that background music is doing a good job when you don't even notice it's there, and that's the main thing. When I was recording that last episode, and I kind of recording the commentary for that last episode, and the music just muted out for me, it really bugged me. But I never noticed the music when I'm playing. We got a giant whip out of that chest, and we get to fight the fallen angel for a boss battle. Yeah, this girl is really annoying if you make her insane. If you don't, well, you're gonna have to work a little harder to kill her. But other than that, she's not really that much of a. She's probably not much of a threat if you keep her sane. And of course, I went into this boss battle with the cursed sword my first run through. Bad things happen when you make her insane. Just trust me on that one. Bad things happen. But overall, she's not too much of a threat. We just unload on her with most of your spells and keep her sane. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you just what happens though when you go ahead and make her insane though. Just because, well, why not? Why not? Let's just keep things going and go with our usual routine: Combo Master, regen all, and yeah, when she's sane, she'll pretty much just mostly use her regular attack. When she's insane, however, is when she starts bringing out the pain. She has a really strong little multi-targeting attack that hits everybody. It's called Hurt All. We'll see it thrown out really shortly. Yeah, maybe throw up a shield him because this is gonna hurt. Yeah, I went through almost all my 1-ups the first time. So did she use heal all? I wasn't hurt all. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I went through all my 1-ups the first time I went through this battle. She wrecked me, and I got through it with a combination of luck and knowing the right order to have Dacker throw up buffs. Because, of course, I kind of had to because I was walking into this battle with the Curse Sword. It is a very dick move they pull on you there, giving you a weapon that makes everyone insane. So you figure, oh, it's free damage. Oh yeah, you see how much damage Hurt All did there? That is what we're dealing with there. But yeah, they give you this weapon that's like, oh, free damage, cool. And then you walk into a boss that wants to be made insane, and then you just die repeatedly. I'm not kidding. I ran out of 1-ups in this one battle. I rarely used any 1-ups, and I ran out of them in this one battle. That is how much Hurt All will destroy you. But yeah, I think that 50 combo, and Reckless Charge is now overkill. I probably could have done this a turn ago. But yeah, watch out for this girl. Don't go into the battle with the Cursed Sword, and don't make her insane. If you do, then bring in Pause and have him use Meow to calm the damn angel down. Because otherwise, you're not going to survive. Trust me on this one. You're not going to survive if she's insane. The only reason we survived is because I overleveled. Whoops. But yeah, upgrade for Fireball or Rain of Fire. Rain of Fire is a lot like the Kraken spell that Umi and Cthulhu can pull off together, but it's fire-based, deals a lot more damage. But the Kraken's kind of fallen by the wayside for me. But yeah, I think I can call that one a wrap for now. Dear God, let's look at that Giant's Whip. It doesn't boost dark damage, but hey, it hits all enemies with its attack and boosts defense a little bit better than the Vampire Whip. Strength a little bit better, but it's not like we care about that with October. But for now, I think we'll just call it a day. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, value your sanity above all else. Take care, everybody.